Hello everyone, this is SatyrX from Paranoid PvE World Server. Today we're going to cover mages, in particular fire spec. So first off, while this is loading, go ahead and open up the full description right below the video. There you can copy paste each of the macros, just Control C and Control V while in game. Alright. When you go and create a macro, if this is your first time creating macros, open up your options, go to macros, and then go to the bottom where it says new macro. Go ahead and type a name. You can put single target first off, or whatever the name of the macro is. And just go ahead and copy paste and do not pick an actual icon. Leave it on the question mark. The reason for that is so that when you're going through your rotation, you can see everything that pops up according to the icon that matches the ability. Okay, this is almost loaded. Feel free to change up the macro however you please. If you come up with a nice rotation, feel free to share it. Just put it right at the bottom and I'll approve your comment. Okay. Just gonna head over here to the training dummy. As you can see, I have quite a few macros, but I'm just going to cover the fire ones. So I got AoE macro, as you can see in the full description. I have single target macros. So the main spammer. Okay, this is what it looks like. Number sign, show tooltip, press enter, / start attack. The reason for start attack is just so that as you're going through your rotation and you down a mob, once you down a mob and you're continually pressing the spam button, it'll go ahead and target the next mob that you're in combat with. Okay, so you don't even have to tab target. You can change your tab key binding to something else. Alright. Then you have / cast sequence, reset. It resets on target, not the exact number. I have it on target for a specific reason, mainly because when you switch a target, you want a living bomb to go on your next target. Alright, you don't want to be in the middle of a fireball and you're on the next target without a living bomb on them. So that's why I put the reset to go on target switch. Okay. Here we go. Just give you an example.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
As you can see in the middle of my rotation, my flame bolt came up and I'm still spamming the same button. Okay. I'll get to those macros in just a second. Alright, living bomb. It's almost up. Bam. Another living bomb. Just like that. Okay. So that's the single target. Now, on each of the procs, for the AoE proc, I have the Pyroblast, Radiant macro, also with Flame Orb as a priority cast. To explain priority cast, if you haven't seen any of the other macros, macro videos that I made, to explain that, whenever the Flame Orb is off of cooldown, no matter where you are in your rotation, here we go. No matter where you are in your rotation, if it's off of cooldown, let's say you're in the middle of these two fireballs right here, between your second and third fireball, and you're continuously spamming the same button where you place the macro at, it'll automatically go ahead and cast Flame Orb for you, and you will continue off in the rotation where you left off. That's the whole purpose of a priority cast. Very useful, very useful. You can also do that with other abilities, as you see here. So that is the main spammer. Okay, of course I have Pyroblast on ready for the proc. Put that on number 3. Place where you want. This is just how I did it. So on the boss, these are the only 2 buttons you're really worried about. You're only casting Pyroblast on the proc. Alright. Let's see here. Now, for AoE, I got this bad boy right here. Alright, I'll put mine on F. Hit it twice, and you got some fire breath. Yeah, for the most part, you don't gotta use the fire breath part, but I just keep it there just in case I do want to use it on a multiple mobs. But it's not gonna be a normal spam like the main spam with living bomb on it. It's not gonna be the same. So when you press F, you only gotta have a target. Okay, as soon as you press F, as you can see, since I have start combat, it's automatically gonna have a target for you. Alright. You press F, left click, press F again. Alright, there we go. Let's give it a second. Alright, here we go. Bam, F again. And you got them going right there. Back to back. But only do that on multiple mobs. It has to be a whole lot for you to do that. For the most part, you can just focus on one with the most health and go from there. Alright. So for Pyroblast and Pyroblast, I put them in a nice little macro with the Flame Orb as well, also with the start attack, so that you don't have to tab target once more. But do be careful because, for instance, since Fire Blast and Living Bomb are both instant casts, if you're not careful and you're on the last mob that's about to die and you're sitting there spamming, you may actually hit a mob like off to the side that you're currently not in combat with. So that's something you do have to watch out for. But I've never had that issue before, so. But if it's your first time using these type of macros, then you do want to be careful of that. So as you can see, as a priority cast with Flame Orb, I've put that on the Living Bomb macro, the Fire Blast, Scorch, and the AoE macro. Oh, actually, you know what? No, I didn't put it on that one. That's right, because I put Dragon's Breath. So, but you can switch it up, however. Just look at these macros as concepts. Switch out the variables according to how you choose. There's not that many other ways you can actually do it. Okay, so hopefully those macros were pretty much helpful to you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Then message me or post a comment. If you guys have better macros, by all means, please post them at the bottom. And like I said before, I'll approve your comment and go from there. Happy rating and enjoy. This is SatyrX once more. Paranoid PvE World Server. You guys take care.